Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good. Everyone's chilling. Oh, whoopsie. Going about their day nice and lovely. Today, I have decided let's partake in a couple of runs that I find myself enjoying, that being the Bone Lord. Once again. However, this time it's the tainted version, so he's pretty cool. In my opinion, he used to be, I think, my favorite, 100%. I think it's a hard choice between this guy and regular Forgotten as my favorite character in all of Isaac, because I think those are easily got to be my top two. Something about this guy, he's just kind of goated, you know what I mean? Look at him, bro. Aura. But besides that, hope everyone's chilling. I am tired as all hell. And overall, just a little bit in pain. Because I don't have an appointment with the dentist to check out my wisdom teeth that I've been complaining about for a bit until Tuesday. So I gotta wait until then. Tuesday's like 3 days away. Today's Saturday, and then I got Sunday, and then I got Monday. And then I gotta wait till like half of Tuesday just for the appointment. Overall, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Just a bit annoying. No mercy. Because I don't wanna have to wait so long, you feel me? You guys pick up what I'm putting down. I don't want to have to wait so long just to go see what's even the plan for my wisdom teeth, or if, like, I don't know, the dentist can't give me something for the pain or some shit like that. You know what I mean, bro? It's just like, man, what the fuck? So I'm just waiting until then, I guess. That's like literally what's good with me right now, is I'm just in my waiting phase. Right now, we simply just wait to see what happens with Tony, you know? And I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's kind of annoying me for one specific reason, that reason being, I don't want to have to wait, because it's granted, it is not that bad, and it has been reasonably treatable with some Advil. Nothing a little Advil can't fix, a little ibuprofen, you feel me? I have been healing up a bit. However, overall, you know what I mean? Who do we need to fight? Oh, we need to go Underpath. Overall, just as a whole, if I'm gonna be honest, okay? It's still been annoying as hell because it hurts. You feel me? You know how much it sucks for like certain foods that you chew? You gotta like yesterday, literally just yesterday, my brother came over. We were like, oh, let's go get some dinner. We haven't gotten food together in a long ass time. So brother came over, we decided let's go to Five Guys, you know? Now I like Five Guys a lot. I just think they're too expensive, in my opinion. But every once in a while, well, Five Guys never hurt nobody, you feel me? Five Guys to me is like it's the place that you go to every once in a while when you want that quantity or quality over quantity, you know what I mean? Some might say, oh, Tony, but it's all fast food or whatever. I don't know, man. Five Guys just a little different, bro. It's just a little different. They give you a crap ton of fries. The burgers are pretty solid, you know, in my personal opinion. The burgers are pretty damn good. I see it as a good purchase. But as a whole, like I was saying, me and my brother go to Five Guys for the first time in a minute, alright? Just because we decided, like, oh yeah, it's been a long ass time since we went to Five Guys. Let's go check it out, you know? See what's good, craving a little good burger. Home of the good burger, you know? So we go to Five Guys and get my food, you know, whatever, is what it is. But then when I'm eating my food, it's like a double burger or whatever. So I gotta like open up my jaw, you know? I have to open up my mouth a little wider. And that's when I low-key a little bit started feeling the pain. If I open up my mouth now, it's not too bad, but I can feel a little twinge on like my cheek. And then the moment I start to like chew, you know, that's when it's like, oh, you're done. You know what I mean, bro? When you start chewing, that's when it's like, you're done for, little bro. You're dead. You feel pain now for the first time in a long time. And I'm not gonna say for the first time in a long time, like I've never like hit my fucking, you know, like I've never hit my elbow on something before. More so like, I don't know, you know, a pain that cannot be dealt with that you gotta go to the doctor for. That type of shit, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm like, oh man, this just, overall in my mind, I'm just like, man, this fucking blows. But whatever, there's literally not much I can do about it other than just wait for my dentist appointment coming up. And even then, they're not gonna do anything about it because it's just a fucking checkup and some x-rays. Just so they can see, you know, they just want to see the wisdom tooth growing out. And it's like, yeah, we need to get some x-rays done for you, Tony. And it's like, my brother, I feel it actively poking my cheek. I got the inflamed cheek and low-key a little bit of, you know, I got the whole ass inflamed cheek and like perhaps some, what's it called to prove it? You know, perhaps a little red. No blood from what I could tell, but it just hurts like a motherfucker, bro. Honestly, not even that bad. If I'm gonna be honest, it hurts, but it's that kind of like, it's the fact that it's a constant pain, you know what I mean? I did say Advil has helped a little bit, but okay, my apologies. Had to lock in because I didn't want to die, bro. Alright, I do gotta say that oh, that would have been nice earlier. I didn't know there was a year rune. Did I miss it? Am I stupid? Oh, raw liver. Oh, Judas's tongue is really good, actually.
The tower.
Judas's tongue makes power pills like usable, right? That's the way it works. What did I say? Judas's tower makes devil deals usable because of the fact that I'm a character with spirit hearts only. So before, all devil deals are like, oh yeah, it costs what's it called? 3 spirit hearts if you want anything. But now that I have this, they should all be a reasonable price, correct? Oh ho ho ho, beautiful.
Judgment.
If I am correct in my assumption, you know what I mean? If I am correct in my assumption, that's what it means. But I got a little sidetracked. Honestly, the pain ain't even that horrible. It's not like existing with this pain is causing me great anguish. It's the fact that it's constant and it feels like nothing is helping. You feel me? The ibuprofen has helped a little bit with the swelling, so make it so I don't accidentally freaking chew on my own cheek or whatever. And it has helped slightly with the pain, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, it has helped slightly with the pain, however, nah, I'm done. I can't grab, bro. See if I can't. Oh, not bad, not too shabby. Have mercy, have mercy. Just bomb him. There you go, that's a better way. You know, if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, it's the fact that the pain is just constantly there. That's what it's like. It's like Dr. House type of shit. Although I'm not as smart, nor as much of an asshole. In fact, I would say it is like it is a great distance between assholery, dare I say, between me and Dr. Gregory MD House. You know what I mean? Or Gregory House MD, whatever. What's funny is that I work with doctors and I still don't know what the hell, how the hell it goes. It's, why did I say Gregory MD House? Like that's his middle name or something. Bro was born to be a doctor with a middle name like that. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Chaos. Well, shit gets freaky, bro. I hope that mic didn't pick it up, but I yawned like kind of crazy. Have mercy on my soul. Have mercy! Like sugar on my tongue. I'm not even listening to anything right now. It just kind of came into my head. You feel me? There's just something about it, man. It's such a good song. Album. The entire album is good, bro. Dare I say. Oh, the Bone Lord has the wisps? What's the point, dog? Iframes last twice as long. Is that even worth it though? Because I don't think Devil Deal guys like Demon Beggars, they don't go off iframes, right? They make it so iframes can still take hearts if you donate or something like that, right? I believe. Platitudinous? What y'all know about that word, huh? I learned it from SpongeBob. I don't even remember what it means. If I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I learned the word from SpongeBob. I don't even remember the context of the usage. Platitudinous. No, not the mattress episode. Oh my god, what was the episode where they mentioned the words platitude? It's when SpongeBob's trying to learn cards and stuff. You feel me? That's what it is. At least I think it was cards. I low-key forget exactly what he was trying to learn, but he was trying to learn magic. He was trying to be like some wizard, bro. He was learning some wizard spells. And in the commercial, the guy says the word platitudinous or something. That's like some, not new gen SpongeBob, but you know what I mean? It's like a SpongeBob that most of y'all probably ain't really seen like that. Cause I guess you can call it like semi-new gen or whatever. I don't know, man. I love SpongeBob, such a goated show. Remember I saw this post that was like, would you let like the SpongeBob speak through you as a vessel? And the reply was just like, brother, he already does. And that's real. That's low-key real, bro. You ever hear the way I speak sometimes? That's SpongeBob talk. That's the sponge talking through me, bro. That is not me. Those are angels possessing my body and speaking nonsense through me. This might be the worst fight on planet Earth, question mark? It worked out. The lovers, the fool, the emperor, the imp, the unk. I don't know why I said unk. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I'm losing it right now. Can you guys tell? I don't even know what it is. Like, I don't even know what's causing this act of losing it at the moment. Not much, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think I'm just kind of tired. I did just wake up. I'm gonna be real. I was playing Borderlands with my friend, and then I decided, I didn't decide. Oh, I guess I did. Let's stay up and do this DLC. We didn't even finish the DLC. That's the worst part, bro. If I'm gonna be real with you. That's low-key the worst part. We didn't even finish the DLC. However, we did make it, I would think, at least somewhat pretty far. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be real with you, I kind of forget how long Borderlands DLCs are. And it's funny because I want to get my friend to play one of them. Friend of mine, shout out. He was playing Borderlands 2, giving it a shot because he's heard a lot of high praise about it coming from me and my friends. He played it, hated it, horrible game. He did not like the first Borderlands. Then he tried the second Borderlands. He beat the entire campaign, and I don't know, he still wasn't messing with it. I'm gonna be real with you, a little unfortunate, but it sort of is what it is. But he did say that it's a fun game when playing with friends, just not too much solo. So he would do the DLC for 2, but he will only do that if we play with him. So I've been meaning to try and hop on. However, Hollow Knight Silksong came out, so I'm pretty sure he's kind of all on that right now. That was horrible damage, bro. That's like ended damage, low key. Is every like minor issue just end it for Tony? Kind of feels like it, bro, if I'm gonna be real. The most minor of inconveniences happens and Tony's just like, guys, I think we have to kill ourselves. It's just the way. Let me stop speaking. Don't never kill yourself. I gotta always supplement my threats on my own life with that. Because I don't want YouTube banning my channel or whatever. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. YouTube can like strike me or like mark the video as like, oh, you need to be an adult to watch this shit. I don't really care, you know? My content's already for adults, age restricted. That's what it is. However, if the day they're like, oh, we gotta delete your channel, bro, it's over, bro. That's when the devastation comes in. That's what officially gets me. You didn't even work, bro. You suck. Sorry. Maw the Void with Book of the Dead. Maw the Void gave him like a physical form. Hello? How did he do that? Do I even want Empty Vessel? Not really, if I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Or do I want you? I thought you were gonna drop something like in good form, you know what I mean? I could feel it. There's a planetarium on this floor. Copium. But no, but I'm being so for real. Alright, jokes aside, if like YouTube can age restrict me, whatever, I don't really care, man. You know? But the day I'm not even allowed to upload anymore, that's when it's like, oh man, what, I gotta reevaluate my life or something, you feel me? Cause what else am I recording videos and uploading them to YouTube for if I can't even do the second part, upload them to YouTube just to share? You feel me, bro? You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down here? Oh, my bad. Why did I Joe Rogan? Seth Rogen laugh. Oh my god, speaking of, look, if you happen to be like #1 Joe Rogan Glazer, you're probably not gonna like what I'm about to say here, but me and my friend, we were watching a YouTube video on something. We were watching a YouTube video about Borderlands bad writing because he was not aware of it, and I was like, brother, do I got a video for you? Let's watch. In the video, it makes mention to Joe Rogan in some way. I forget what exactly. But the video makes a mention of Joe Rogan, and it kind of reminded me. It was like, no, it reminded my friend, and he was like, hold on, pause the video. Have you ever seen one of Joe Rogan's like stand-up comedy things? Because that's what it was. It was a clip of Joe Rogan like stand-up comedy. And my friend was asking me, have you ever seen a clip of Joe Rogan stand-up comedy? I've only ever seen like one clip ever, and I'm gonna be real with you, bro, it was just bad. Like Joe Rogan low-key did like everything. I'm gonna be honest with you, I only ever really knew Joe Rogan from Fear Factor, which, if you even remember that show, bro. I knew him as the host of Fear Factor. However, a friend of mine in like high school or whatever, that 2017, 2018 era, he loved Joe Rogan because of his podcast. This is like, I think before he got insane, or he might have been insane the whole time, but this, you know, that's not what my friend watched him for. He watched him because of his interactions with this dude named Joey Diaz. Mad funny, bro. Oh my God. Hilarious. But my friend told me that like Joe Rogan, he's like, I don't know if it was MMA or something like that, but Joe Rogan's got like the kicks of like a horse, bro. And I've seen the video footage. That man can kick, bro. Like, have you ever seen a video of Joe Rogan kicking like one of those like little training dolls or whatever? Oh my God, bro. It is like bullets. It's like bullets hitting the wall, dog. It's insanity. That man can probably kill a dude just kicking him to the side of the head. It's genuinely crazy. But, you know, he knows MMA or some sort of fighting style, and he's obviously practiced it and done it. He was the host of Fear Factor. He's got his own podcast. You know, this man is low-key been everywhere doing everything. However, I was not aware that he was also like a stand-up comedian, or, you know, quote unquote, I guess, because what I'm about to say here. He's a quote unquote stand-up comedian as well, or at least he tried to be for some time. I remember watching a clip, bro, and I'm gonna be honest, it was like I can't even possibly remember, but all I know is that my friend shared the same exact sentiment when he told me. He was like, have you ever seen a Joe Rogan like comedy thing? And I was like, not really. And he's like, oh my God, dude, he sucks. Hey, it's bad, bro. I'm gonna be so real with you. It's just horribly bad. Horribly bad. This guy's writing cannot get any better. I'm gonna see if I can't maw the void one of these guys or something, you know? Come on, come on. Why'd he maw the void first? Hello, what's your deal? And then you, oh, right as I go to pick up my guy, that's when you pop up, huh? Who would have guessed? Oh, interesting timing on that, huh? This game reads inputs, bro. This game is a cheating fuck. Look at that. Oh, maw the void, baby. Stick your hand out, stick your hand out, stick your hand out. Come on. Oh, you were scared. You were scared, little bro. We need to go under. Under Night in Birth or whatever. You guys ever play those games? I was about to say Fate. My friend's been watching a lot of Fate recently, that's why. But dude, oh my God, man, it's bad. Genuinely, bro. I could not remember the joke. We did not watch a clip. We probably should have, just so I could have remembered it for this bit specifically. But dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not saying I got the chops to, like, you know, go out there being the world's greatest comedian. Hell no, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hell no. I could not be a stand-up comedian to save my life. I don't got like jokes like that, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like I could not stat spread my like my jokes. I'm gonna be honest with you, just because I don't know. But I'd gotta say it's a decent amount is referential humor. Next up is just like funny stories. And the last bit is like actual for real jokes. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like a funny story, because you know, there's sometimes the comedians, they know how to make a funny story and then work it into like a punchline of their joke. You feel me? Or if you're like, you know, some other comedians, sometimes there is no punchline. You just got a really funny story to tell. You know what I mean? Maybe it's real, maybe it's slightly exaggerated. Who really cares? It's hilarious. That's all we really give a fuck about, right? I'm okay with like a joke being told and like a story being told and there's some slight lies, as long as like it's not the biggest lie ever told on planet Earth. You know what I mean? Like if the video or if the story is like, yeah, no, and then I started flying or some shit, bro. You know, the guy pulled a gun and shot him straight to my temple, and then I just grabbed it. You know, like, no, what are we doing? You know, obviously not, dog. But you know, say you make a character in your story say something that they didn't say, but it was funny in the joke. If they said it, then yeah, that's like 100%. That's reasonable. I expect that. I have to end it. I'll be the same, right? Something like that. It's just TS tough, Unk. I don't know, I said Unk. I think my brain is slowly dying. My apologies. Alright, after this room, give me a second. Oh god, the damage was horrible. Maybe not after this room, hold on. Ugh. Yo. Okay, there we go. All right, give me a second. My apologies, y'all. I had to go eat breakfast real quick. But I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. I'm not gonna try and easily segue my ass back into this. Let's just start over anew. Start over yapping about what I wanted to yap about. Not what I wanted to, but something I had on my mind, I guess. Borderlands specifically. I've been really thinking about. I've been really Borderlands filled this past week. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, to be completely real, I've been kind of doing like not a victory lap. That's definitely not the correct term, but you know, I've been trying to go through the older games, specifically the games I ain't never played before, which is 3's DLC. And probably I should also do pre-sequels DLC, because I've never done pre-sequel either. However, I'm gonna be honest, can you really blame me for pre-sequel? If there's any Borderlands fans out there that might understand my my dilemma, dare I say. Oh! Wafer's so good, it's so good. Wafer's so good, Wafer's so good. Actually peak Wafer, bro. Oh, no, don't get me there. Nah, I'm just not gonna fight them, bro. I don't care. You can't make me. Anyways, that aside. Like I was talking about, I've been really Borderlands pilled recently. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not entirely sure why, what the dealio is. Maybe it's in preparation for 4, although if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I am still worried, dog, you know? I've made this very much clear, and I will still make it very clear. I am still a little worried for Borderlands 4. I do not want to pre-order that game. That's 100%. I do not want to pre-order Borderlands 4. However, a part of me still wants to give it a try. Luckily, Steam has a very nice refund policy. I might have to make use of that, to be completely honest with y'all. Nah, that's bad damage, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I might have to make use of Steam's very generous donation policy. Why did I say that? Not a donation policy. Steam's very generous refund policy regarding Borderlands 4. However, I'm not afraid to say that, and I'm not afraid to stand on business with that statement either. I genuinely, if I find myself just, oh come on, that was you can't even say that was bad damage, bro. I couldn't do nothing, man. They just came after me. Let's see if we can get nothing. I need something good now. A health up. Okay, that's actually decent. But I'm in like a more existential sense, I guess, or whatever. Not really. Spell existential. No, don't ask me to do that, bro. I know how to spell existential. I'm currently thinking about it right now, actually. Do I? I can get the first part down pat, bro. Trust me, alright? I'm not stupid. I can get the first part down of existential, I think. The exist part. It's the stenchal. That's the part that has got me a little. I don't know where the S goes in there. Or if there's even an S, you know? Have mercy. But overall, I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've been in a Borderlands mood because I've been getting a lot of Borderlands 2 content in my feed recently. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Like, literally while I was eating, I saw a video in my feed. It was a Jolts Dude video. And it was kind of like a Summoning Salt documentary thing where it was like the craziest challenge in Borderlands was just completed. And it's a one life as Krieg, which is apparently the hardest, but it's just because of Krieg's playstyle, from what I know. You know what I mean? So trying to do, like, you know, the whole you only get one life thing as Krieg is pretty tough. From what it seems like. I've never tried a one life myself. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think I'd ever try a one life a game, bro. Or like a no hit or something, dude. It just don't seem feasible. There is one game I might attempt to do it in, and even then that's like a hard maybe. No guarantees, and I'm definitely getting therapy afterwards. This Dark Souls 2 one life in order for no bonfire and then no death run in order for me to get that stupid invisible rings. You know what I mean? If you're unfamiliar, there are rings in Dark Souls 2 where if you beat the game, I believe, without dying, and if you beat the game without these are all awful. If you beat the game without dying, and then if you beat the game without using a single bonfire, you get yourself some pretty nice niceties, dare I say. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. Maybe you don't know what I mean. Nah, what's up? What's up, man? We're giving me the worst fucking enemies in the game? You get a ring that makes it so your right weapon is invisible, and then you get a ring that makes it so your left weapon is invisible. Those are your rewards for doing a no death, no bonfire run in Dark Souls 2. Seems pretty crazy good, right? No, not at all. They just make your weapons invisible, bro. So they can't break anymore. That's a joke. You know, it's just like I don't get it, bro. For the flex, I'm gonna be honest, that seems like one of the only reasons you would ever do that. And it makes sense, you know, you could be like, hey guys, look, I beat Dark Souls 2 without dying once. I beat Dark Souls 2 without taking a single bonfire. That's a flex in and of itself, and you have real physical proof. You have the rings that can only be unlocked via doing that. So someone calls you out, you just be like, hey, look at my rings, bitch. Boom. Look at that. Swerve, you know? And that I understand, and that I can be like, okay, that makes sense, you know? I'm gonna be honest. With that in mind, I can understand and kind of be like, okay, that's real. That makes sense. Why you'd want to do that. However, then you got me thinking about like the logistics of it, and it's like, but then you got to go through Shrine of Amana without dying. That's like, you know, literally physically impossible. So something tells me no human has ever gotten those rings. Joke. It'd just be really goddamn hard. I'm gonna be real with you. It seems more trouble than it's worth. It seems like you'd only go through all that trouble for the flex of being like, yeah, I did this. You know what I mean? Or you can use it as an argument for your shitty opinions on regarding the Dark Souls series. You know what I mean? You can be like, well, yeah, well, I've, you know, beaten this game no hit, so suck me, bro. That I walked into it, dog. Am I gonna die? I need heals, man. I need heals, bro. And my range is too hard. Too hard, too far. I hate it, dude. I need to stop taking range ups as a stupid ass character, man. When am I gonna realize taking range ups as this guy is asking to start losing your runs? You can't hit anything, dog. You can't hit anything reasonably in front of you. And that's where you start getting like where you throw your head at an enemy, it doesn't connect, and enemies start like slipping through the cracks. Type of deal, you feel me? No, I can't lose. I can't lose again. I can't lose again. Please. I gotta stop talking. I gotta lock in. Look at that, man. Look at that. He's just slipping through the cracks, little bro. Oh my god, Eden's Blessing. I know what tainted character we're playing next video. You guys are in for a sweet treat with them, 100%. And totally no rage ever. I never get mad at video games. You know what? Wafer has granted me temp immunity, low-key. Hold up. As long as I get to half a heart, I get a full heart back. You feel me? So as long as I don't take more than like a certain amount of damage in a room, I should be Golden Pony Boy, correct? You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? Sorry, is this too based for you? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Have mercy. Oh my god! Speaking of, I don't know why I said speaking of, have mercy. I don't know where this thought process even came from. But remember a while back I was telling y'all I gotta start listening to my Discover Weekly a bit more often? So I decided, let's give it a try. I tuned in to my Discover Weekly. Alright, I'm gonna be real. Is that good with me? Not really. It doesn't seem like it did anything, I'm gonna be real. So there we go. So, hold up. Tony might have just cracked the code, perhaps. Okay, so like I was saying, remember how I told y'all, oh, I should probably check out my Discover Weekly a bit more often. So, I decided, let's check out Tony's Discover Weekly this week. So I gave it a listen, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, alright? There were some bangers. I was pleasantly... See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about with this character. If you get too much range, you can't hit anything. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. there were some banger songs. Songs I would have probably never gone out of my way to listen to had Discover Weekly not just propped it up in my feed. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. There were some like, oh, this is being added. You know what I mean? There were some, this is added to the playlist, dog. All right, there were some real good songs. Oh, I did it. Fuck no, no victory lap. Get me out of here, bro. Oh my god, he managed to pull through. Scapular is the greatest item ever made. Scapular is the greatest item ever created. All right, let me put y'all on some game here. All right, so Remember Sunny Days by Henri, had that in my feed, pretty good. Otherworld, pretty good, but that's like a Final Fantasy X song. Plastic Love, I've heard it before, very good though. Nothing Can Come Between Us by Sade, amazing song. Color Bath, ETA by New Jeans, Ungravitify. What else? Moonflower, I'm Just Like That. Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. I heard that from Fortnite. It's gonna be. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. The most I've heard that song is in Fortnite. Jazzy Night, Beyond the Sea. Good songs. Overall, great songs. So, just wanted to throw that on y'all. Anyways, want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on time reviewing this. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.